ТУИЧъРи, с мен е Sakis. Това е гръцкият Джереми Уейт, който е хващал абсолютно същите риби, ако не и по-големи. Сега той ще ни разкаже за риболова по света, за риболова на сладководни хищници и на най-свирепите риби на земята. Hi Sakis.
Hi guys, nice to meet you too.
Told us about your adventures for exotic fish, for freshwater fish. How are you going for love of fishing?
From child, my father take me fishing with him. He stopped fishing, I continue.
How old are you?
Oh, 4, 5.
What is your first fish?
I fish in Kozani. I'm from Kozani. I'm fishing Politikito Lake. We have many perks there. First fish was a perk with a worm. It's very easy to catch them. But then, like every Greek fisherman, then I start fishing for carp. Every fisherman in Greece fishing only for carp, nothing else.
Nothing to see, barracuda, sea bass?
Nothing, nothing. I go only for lake and rivers. I fish till 15, 16 years old. I fish for carp then. And then some German people from Germany came in Politikito Lake to fish for the big catfish we have.
You have a big catfish, and how is your big carp? What is the bigger carp you catch?
The biggest carp?
Yes, the biggest carp.
In Politikito it's 16 kilos, but I catch in France, in Romania, I catch 30, 28, 26.
Okay,
yes,
you send me the pictures to
yes,
put
yes.
here on the screen.
And then the people from Germany came especially for catfish, and they learned me how to fish with klonk.
In Bulgarian is the same klonk.
Yes,
yes.
Klonk are the same.
Yes.
They learned me how to fish with klonk. We catch some good fish with them. They learned me how to use the sonar, how to klonk, everything. And when they leave, they stay 10 days here. We catch some fish 40 kilo, 50 kilo with them.
Whoa, big ones.
When they leave, the next day I go alone and I catch one of 120 kilo.
120
yes.
kilo. Do you have a picture?
Yes, the fish is in the museum of Kozani. If you visit Kozani, you can see the fish. It's there in the museum. Oh. And then I fell in love with
the catfish.
With fishing. I was 16, 17 years old.
When you catch the
yes,
big,
yes.
How meters?
255, 260. And then these people have a camp in Spain, and they invite me. I help them in Kozani, in Politikito. I help them to find a boat, to find a hotel, everything. And they invite me to go there for free, to stay 1 month with them.
In Ebro River?
In Ebro River. This was before 30 years. When I was 17.
Yes.
Now I'm 47, because before 30 years. And I went for 1 month in Spain. And they learned me how to catch catfish with glong, with buoy, with spinning.
Yes.
It was paradise. Before 30 years, Spain was paradise.
Paradise. And
even now it's paradise, but before 30 years it was paradise.
A lot of catfish.
A lot of catfish with spinning, many every day. It was perfect. Many zander, many black bass.
How big are zanders there?
I don't know.
You don't catch?
I catch many, but I never weighed one. Never.
You are for catfish?
Yes, I catch many catfish, many carp, many zander in Spain. It was my first trip out from Greece, 17 years old. Then the next year I say myself I will go for 1 trip every year.
1 trip?
Every year. The next year...
Challenge. Challenge yourself.
The next year when I was 18, I went to France alone. I have only a rucksack bag with 1 tent, 1 sleepy bag and 1 rod, 1 fishing rod. And I went for 1 month in France.
Wow.
I fish for carp, for catfish, many lakes, many rivers.
Only with 1 rod?
1 rod.
Alone?
Alone. 1 tent, 1 sleepy bag, 1 rod, nothing else.
This story is inspiring.
Then the German people who invite me in Spain, there are some very famous persons, maybe some people know him. It's Olivier Portrat. It's a very good friend of mine now. He invited me to an exploring trip in Egypt for Nile perk. He told me, you must come with us. It must be a perfect fishing. So first time Spain, then next year France, next year I went to Egypt.
For Nile perch?
Nile perk for 20 days. It was a crazy trip. Before 27 years, many Nile perks, many big ones.
Many big ones.
We catch fish of 90 kilo, 100 kilo, 80 kilo.
100 kilo, 100 кила костур.
We catch... No, there are people catch 120, 110. After this trip for 5 years, I was going to Egypt 2 times every year for 5 years. 2 times every year.
This is crazy.
Because it was the first trip, was exploring trip, and we helped the man there to set the boat, to set a guiding trip for other people. He make us very special prices.
Yes.
And so I could go 2 times every year. It was very cheap for me. And for 5 years I was going to Egypt. Then I have enough of Nile perk and I say I want to catch more different species.
You want to catch them all?
I want to catch them all, especially the biggest and the most rare.
Yeah.
So next trip I went to Mongolia for taimen.
For taimen, yes.
Taimen. I catch many taimen. In my trip it caught the biggest taimen with fly, 1.30 m, not for me, but with a friend of mine. It was the record at the time with fly fishing, fly fishing rod. I catch many fish over 1 meter, 1.20 m, 1.25 m, many taimens. Very difficult trip. It was -20, -25. We sleep on tents.
Whoa, this is crazy. And you...
We fish with belly boat, and with -20 we were all the day inside the water, very cold water.
Yeah.
And fishing for 15 days.
15 days. And how much is the road to go there?
In Mongolia, 2 days with plane.
Yes.
Then you need 2 days with car, with jeep to go to the place. Around 4 days you need just to be at the right spot. You need 4 days. Mongolia was very good trip. Then some special trips. I wanted to catch gunch in India.
Gunch.
Gunch, the devil catfish.
The devil catfish with the big teeth.
Yes, with the big teeth.
The one Jeremy caught.
Yes. I thought it will be very difficult. It was very difficult trip. India is very difficult country. I was sleeping outside without tent, without nothing. Only my sleeping bag. I stay there for 10 days. In India I have 6 days without a bite. But the
6 days without bite.
The 6th day I catch one gunch. Big one, nice gunch.
Bigger than Jeremy's?
No, smaller.
Smaller,
but good fish.
Yes.
Gunts are so rare, very difficult to catch one. I have friends of mine, they went in India for 24 days, 20 days and they don't even have a bite.
Whoa.
But I was very lucky in India, very lucky.
To catch one.
After I catch my gunts, I say, okay, I have to go now to try for mahsir. You know mahsir?
No.
Mahsir is a species like barbel, like huge barbel. It's very difficult fish to catch. The Indian mahsir, it's a river fish, very strong fish.
Yes, powerful like barbel. Barbel also is very powerful.
One of the strongest fish
in the world.
And very difficult to catch. But I was very lucky that at my second cast, I catch one of the biggest of the river.
Biggest of the river?
One of the biggest on my second cast. And then I stop fishing for mahsir and I go back for gunts. Other 4 days without bite.
Without bite.
So
this is not encouraging you.
So
да се плашиш от капо.
In 10 days I catch one gunch, one mahsir. But
Yes.
it was perfect. Because they are very rare fish.
Yeah, and in India rivers, what kind of fish they have without gunch? Because you told us you don't have a single bite. Is what?
It's mahsir, gunch, some Indian eel.
Yeah.
There, but it's very difficult to reverse. Very difficult to reverse.
But the gunch is your trophy.
The gunch is very difficult to catch. There are very few of them left.
Yes.
Very few, because the local people kill them with dynamites. They kill the gunch.
Yes.
There are very few.
And they are only there.
Only there. Then I decided to catch one of the rarest fish ever caught. I search on the internet which is the rarest fish.
Which is the rarest?
And it's one sturgeon called kaluga.
Kaluga, not beluga?
It's like the beluga you have. This is called kaluga.
Yes.
It's difficult sturgeon species. The scientist says that this species is not exist anymore, that the human killed them all.
Yes.
But I have a friend, some connection in Siberia. They live only in Siberia.
Yes.
And I have a friend that he told me that he catch many of them.
Many of them?
Yes. And so I went there to catch one.
How is the road to go there? How many days you travel to go there?
From Greece you must go to Moscow with plane. Then from Moscow you take a plane to go to Khabarovsk. It's 12 hours flight from Moscow to Khabarovsk.
Yes.
Then from Khabarovsk you take a jeep. It's 700 kilometers, but it's at mountain kilometers. You need about 18-19 hours. And then from the place you arrive with the car, with the jeep, you need around 1 more day with the boat.
Whoa.
So totally around 4 or 5 days. You just
travel.
Just to reach the place. The only dangerous part of the trip is that fishing for kaluga, because it's on the red list.
Yes.
People says it's not exist. It's not allowed fishing for them.
Yes.
If they caught me fishing for them, it's 10 years prison.
10 years prison.
In Siberia.
If they catch you
Yes.
there on the place.
Yes. Fishing for them, it's 10 years prison.
Yes. Like
But I went there. I catch 3 kaluga.
big ones?
The biggest around 120, 130 kilo.
Whoa, monster.
The biggest, yes.
You don't show the pictures of them.
Yes. I saw just one pictures. You can say if someone tell you something that you were fishing for catfish and accidentally
Yes.
this fish bite.
Accident.
But I have video for releasing the fish, so
Yes.
it's okay.
Yes.
Then one of the biggest trip I made, it was around 40 days, 1.5 months. It was to Amazon.
For peacock bass.
I want to catch all the Amazon species.
All the Amazon Species Challenge.
Yes.
Това е предизвикателство. Искате ли аз да направя такова? Предизвикателство с всички видове в Амазонка.
So I try to fish 2 different countries. I went to Guyana and Suriname.
With fishing guides?
Yes, with local guides, but sleeping in the Amazon forest in tents.
Yes.
Sometimes sleeping inside the boat. It was very dangerous outside.
Yes.
So many times we sleep inside the boat.
Why?
It
Why is dangerous?
it's
Because of the alligators?
Many
Mosquitoes?
alligators, snakes.
Yes.
There are many kind of tigers. Many dangerous.
Do you see some dangerous animals?
Oh, many. There's the local told us that in Amazon everything bites.
Everything may kill you.
Even the trees have spines. All the fish have spines.
Yes.
Most of the fish have poisons. It was very difficult trip, but I catch all my fish, all the fish I wanted to catch. I catch many big peacock.
Vampire fish?
Vampire fish.
Yes,
Many
Yeah,
of them.
vampire.
Many of them. The place is full of them. I catch about 27, 28 different species.
Every fisherman's dream.
I wanted to catch arapaima. I catch 3 very big arapaima. Then I wanted to catch all the species of catfish. It's a red tail catfish, catfish.
I have red tail in my aquarium.
Yes. I catch them all, and it's very good for me that I catch some of the biggest of them. I remember my first night in Amazon. Some people go there 30, 40 days to catch one Amazon catfish. The Goliath catfish, the Piraiba catfish.
Yes, the Piraiba.
The Piraiba. The first day we arrive on the camp, I was fishing with just one friend of mine. We were 2 people, only 2 people.
Here from Greece.
No, he's from Africa. And the first night we arrive very tired. It's about 4 or 5 days to reach Amazon,
Yes.
to reach the fishing spots. After 4 or 5 days on the road, with planes, with boats, you are very tired. But when I arrive, we put the tents. I cast a few times from outside before the night, and I catch a big peacock.
How big? Around meter?
Oh no, not from the big ones, but big because later I use it for bait. Bit for bait. But it was this size, 2-3 kilo. 2-3 kilo, it's big for bait.
Yes.
So I keep it, and when we put the tents, we put the camp, we put everything, it goes night. I just tell my guide, take me with the boat. I want to put this bait inside. I take just one rod, put this peacock for bait, and with a big rock I leave it on the river. So around after 3-4 hours, while I was sleeping, I wake, get out from my tent to go to pee, and I saw my reel. I have my rod on my tent. I saw my reel empty.
Yes.
It was only the knot here.
Yeah.
At the time I was fishing with a saltiga.
Daiva saltiga.
Saltiga, but not this kind of reel. The
big ones.
The multi
Yeah.
saltiga.
Yes.
It takes around 700 meters
700
of line, and all the line was gone. It was only the knot here.
Yes. It's lucky you go to pee.
I say, okay, leave it. This fish somewhere snug, somewhere it goes in the middle of the night on the Amazon. I start reeling, and the fish coming. To cut a long story, it took me about 2.5-3 hours to land this fish. Because when I bring the fish 700 meters of line, then it goes 600 down. Then when I bring it, it goes 600 up. Then
very
I reel
strong fish.
It goes 500, yes, very strong fish. After around 2.5-3 hours, I landed. It was a piraiba of around 160-170 kilo.
Whoa!
It's one of the biggest ever
catch
from land. From land. Without boat, without anything. I catch it from land, alone in the middle of the night. It was crazy. Later the next days I catch many, 100, 120. And it was a crazy trip with many fish, with electric catfish, with electric eels, with crazy fishing. Amazon is the best place on the earth.
It's paradise for fishermen.
It's a paradise.
But it's dangerous. How expensive to go there? How costly is your trip?
My trip, it was one for exploration trip for a new company that's setting a trip.
Yes.
So they make us a price for 2,000 euros.
Yes.
2,000 euros for 1 month fishing. Now this kind of trip is 300, 400 for 1 week.
Yes. Just to guide.
Yes, this is the kind of money they ask now.
Just for guiding, not the planes or the travel to go there.
Just the guiding there. Then I say I want to fish all over Europe. I say I went to India, Asia, Africa. I want to go to fish all over Europe. So I fish many lakes in Bulgaria.
You fish in Bulgaria? Where you go in Bulgaria?
I fish, I don't even remember the name of the lakes. Some lakes like Novalovca for carp, for pike, where I find water everywhere. I fish all over the Europe.
It's difficult to catch fish in Bulgaria?
It's difficult.
It's difficult?
It's difficult, yes. It's difficult. Many fishermen.
Yes.
Almost like Greece.
Almost like.
It's difficult. Everyone, after 2-3 years, every time I was going to Spain, I have been in Spain totally 12 times. My friends, I'm every time welcome there. It's free for me to go. They told me anytime you want, you can come here. So I go with my wife 1 week, 10 days fishing, almost every year in Spain.
Yes.
One of my most extreme trips, it was at Congo.
For Goliath
tigerfish.
Tigerfish.
Very difficult trip. Very few people have caught this fish. If you search on internet, you cannot find information about these trips. You don't know what to put for bait, where this fish lives, how to catch it. There is no information. Very few people catch it. And Congo is very dangerous country. It's one of the most dangerous countries in the world. There people can kidnap you for money, can steal you, can...
Everything.
Everything.
But you want the devil fish. You want the Goliath.
There is no one fishing.
Nothing can stop you.
Yes, no one guiding for them.
Yes.
No one guiding for them. You must go alone.
Go alone?
You must go alone there. There are no guides, no people, no camping, nothing's there.
Yes.
You go alone there. I was very lucky when I was searching on internet informations about Goliath. I found one photo of one man holding a small Goliath. I searched his name, I found him on Facebook. It was very good for me, he speaks English, very few people there speak English. He told me that he's not a fisherman,
Yes.
but he's a teacher. And at the village he sent to teach the children, this village have Goliath tigerfish.
Yes.
So I start exchange messages with him about 2 years planning this trip.
2 years
Yes.
of planning.
He say he's not fisherman, but the only thing he can do, he can take me to the place he
Yes.
knows there are fish.
Yes.
Also it's very good because he's teacher of the village, because it's very dangerous to go there alone. The local, they cannot accept you, you cannot stay there, it's very dangerous. But the people from the village respect this man very much because he go and teach the children there.
Yes.
They respect him. So I buy air ticket, I take one road, one tent, one sleeping bag again,
Again. Oh.
and I book my trip. When I land in Congo, if this man will wait for me there.
Yes. Yes.
I don't
You
know
don't
him.
see it, yeah.
I don't know him. Maybe I land in Congo and no one is there.
Yeah. This is crazy trip.
Yes, but this man was a very good friend of mine now. He wait me at the airport. We start a difficult trip again. We must rent a car to go also around 700 kilometers where the forest begin. In Congo it's very difficult to find to rent a car. There are no rental cars there.
Yes.
Nothing. Even it's difficult to find petrol
Yeah.
for the car. It was very difficult. It's difficult to rent a boat, but we find a local man, we rent his boat, we rent an engine. Very difficult trip, but this man finally, after 2-3 days, he took me to the village. I speak there with the locals, and the locals told me that they have many years to catch one Goliath. They
Many
catch
years.
one
Yes.
to catch one.
It's very difficult to catch this fish.
It's very difficult.
I think Jeremy goes 1 or 2 times to catch it.
Jeremy, if you read his book,
Yes.
it's called Somewhere the Crazy River. You know this book?
Yes. Yes. I have.
It's called Somewhere the Crazy River. If you read the book, says that he make 5 trips
5 trips
of 3 months each trip to catch
Yes.
one.
to catch one
To
fish.
catch one. He sell his house to find money. He sell his company. He was making fishing rods to sponsor the trips to go to catch one. And he catch one after 5 years.
Whoa.
It was very difficult trip. Malaria is everywhere. Many
Malaria.
mosquitoes everywhere. Many diseases there. People dying here, people dying there. You see dead people here, dead people there. It's very difficult place.
And
But,
you go fishing there.
but I managed to catch my fish. The first day I arrived there, the first 10 minutes, I have my first bite. Crazy because people go there for 10 days without a bite.
Yes. And for years, like Jeremy.
Yes, I have one bite the first 10 minutes. But I wasn't prepared. I couldn't believe it. I see the line, the fish jumping, the line taking the line, and I was looking the road.
Yeah.
Not,
You
but
can't believe.
this fish you must strike very hard
Yes.
because it has very strong mouth, bone everywhere. You must strike very hard to catch it.
Yes.
I didn't strike, I just was looking the reel how it's going. It was crazy, I lost this fish. And the first night I was fishing day and night. The locals told me and every people told me that this fish don't bite at night. But I have my bait in the water, and the first night I have a second fish.
Yes.
I lost again this fish.
Yes.
But then I start catching some fish every day. I have around 2-3 bites every day, and I catch around 1-2 fish I landed
Yes.
every day. Fish around 10 kilo, 15 kilo, 20 kilo like this. But on the 5th day I catch my biggest 31 kilo. It's one of the biggest Goliath. We weighed it on 31 kilo. It's a crazy fish. And total at the end of the trip I have around 8 or 9 fish. 8 or 9 Goliath. It was one crazy trip. One of the most difficult,
And dangerous.
hard, dangerous, very difficult trip. But it's my trophy fish. One of the best fish I have caught.
Yes, because few people in the world got it.
I have caught them almost all of the freshwater giants, but this is my trophy.
This
the
is
best fish, yes.
Yes.
I have caught some other fish in Texas. I caught the alligator gar.
Oh, alligator gar.
Alligator gar.
I have small one in my aquarium too.
I catch one of around 3 meters.
3 meters.
Yes, very big one. I catch many alligator gars. They're very good looking fish.
Yeah, they're scary. They are.
Half fish, half crocodile.
They have two kinds, maybe spotted alligator.
Oh, they
gar.
have 4 or 5.
Yeah.
4 or 5 different species.
And you catch the big species.
Yes, I was going for the big ones. And many other trips, but this is the most special trips.
Yes.
I have been also in Thailand, in these lakes in Thailand where the big Mekong catfish live, where the big Siamese carp lives. I catch many big fish there. But this is easy trips in private lakes, in paradise, it's good.
In paradise, it's good.
It's Thailand, it's good.
Yes, everyone can go and everyone can catch.
It's easy. It's very easy fishing. Easy. Yes, you catch some very big fish, but it's easy fishing.
Yeah, it's not in the wild. Do you catch piranha fish?
Oh, piranha. You don't want them because they destroy your bait. They are everywhere. You catch hundreds every day. I catch the black ones, the biggest.
The biggest.
Some very big ones. Of fish of 2 kilo, 3 kilo, 4 kilo.
Yes.
Piranhas of 4 kilo. It's
destroy the bait. You make
yes. You put
fishing lure or live bait.
They destroy anything. You fish with spinning. They destroy your. They cut your line. They cut your bait.
Yes.
You fish with dead baits for catfish. They go. They eat the dead bait. They cannot leave you to fish. You don't want them. This is some of the most important trips. Now I'm fishing in Greece. I try to fish almost all the lakes and rivers in Greece. I want to fish all the lakes, all the rivers, to catch all the species in Greece.
And your wife doesn't have a problem with your fishing?
Most of the time she's coming with me. I have her in Congo.
In Congo?
Yes.
Whoa.
We went together. She's the first woman to catch a Goliath. When I go to catch some bait, I leave one rod and the Goliath bite and she take it out. She's the only woman to catch a Goliath.
In the world?
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
I had him with me in India. She likes fishing. She's coming with me.
Yes, this is very cool because it's a problem. The wife usually is problem for fishermen.
It's problem.
Yes.
And now I want to catch the species in Greece. I want to catch some big barbels we have in Greece.
Yes.
Some big predator barbel we have.
You have predator barbel?
Yes, it's one lake Iliki, close to Athens. We have a species of barbel lives only in Greece. It's predator.
I see Marcos Vidalis
yes, he's catching some of them. Yes. They can grow to over 10 kilo, 10 kilo, 12 kilo, 13 kilo.
Big ones, and they are predators. They bite spinning rules.
They bite spinning, only spinning rules. Spinning.
Oh, yes. Only spinning.
Spinning and trolling. You can catch them.
Tell us when you go there.
Yes.
Maybe we can.
This year I will go there.
Okay.
And some other species we have in Greece. We have many barbels who live only in Greece here. I want to catch them. So this year I will concentrate here in Greece.
For barbels?
To catch some fish, barbels, some trouts.
Some trouts? Yeah. Maybe we go to catch a trout together.
Yes, for sure. And if you invite me in Bulgaria, you know some good lake, river, I will come to fish with you.
Okay.
Definitely. When you invite me, I want to catch some zander. You have some good zander, some
yes,
good.
We have some good zanders. Tsetsu?
Yes. The problem is how to find them.
Yes. They are difficult fish.
Difficult. You want to catch your big zanders?
Yeah, I catch big ones in Spain.
In Spain?
But in Spain, it's very easy to catch them.
Yeah.
They are everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yes. Now, Spain is paradise for zander.
For zander?
Most of the German people go there for zander.
For zander?
Not for catfish.
Yes, in Ebro?
Now the paradise, yes, the paradise for catfish now is France.
Is France?
Because France, all this year, no one fishing for catfish. All the people fishing there for carp and other species.
Yes.
And the catfish grow very big, and there are many of them.
In which rivers?
All the rivers of France have huge catfish.
All the rivers?
Yes. I will send you my best photo I have with the Eiffel Tower. I have the catfish under the Eiffel Tower.
Oh,
it's special photo.
It's special, not a Photoshop, real photo.
Yes, all the people go to Eiffel Tower to make a photo with the tower. I have a photo with a catfish
and under
the Eiffel. Yes. Also a little bit dangerous because fishing there is not allowed.
Yes.
But it's okay.
It's okay. You
It's
have
okay.
to try.
Yeah.
This is amazing story about amazing fishing. Наистина е невероятно да се чуват такива интересни истории. Надявам се да направим още някой общ риболов с Сакис. Сега дойдохме на езерото на Разперите, но нямаме късмет. Надявам се да направим още някой добър риболов с него. Ако това видео ви е харесало, задължително натиснете бутона абонирам се и камбанарията. До скоро и ще се видим. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I think we will catch fish together this year.
For sure.
Okay, you take us for a catfish.
Catfish, it's easy.
Okay, щом е лесно, отиваме. Ай! Ако искате да направим вашия сет, може да го направите точно тук горе.